G'day, right, yeah, what am I going to do? I'm going to talk about punch bag. Now, I've been boxing 38 years, right? And I see people on the punch bag and then using it right. Now, I ain't saying I'm perfect. I ain't saying I'm brilliant. But what I am saying is what works for me. So it should work for others. I'm not saying I'm a supersonic boxing trainer. No, proof's in the pudding. You know, but anyway, I see people on the punch bag, right? They're doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? Now, with a punch bag, as far as I'm concerned, you got to hit that thing so you're absolutely knackered. I train 3 minutes, right? So if you're on that bag for 3 minutes, you want to be putting maximum effort into it, unless you're training something specific, which we're going to talk about. So, put maximum effort in. Number two, the most important thing, is get that breathing right. Boxing fitness is all about getting that breathing and then punches right. Now, a lot of people might find this hard to believe, but your punches have got to go with your feet. Or your feet come first and then your punches come next. And then your breathing comes. You're like a machine, all wants to be working. Yeah, my feet are going to be, I'm going to throw some punches, my feet are going to be going exactly the same as the time as my hands and my breathing. It all comes like a machine. That's what you need to do. How do you get to do that? On the punch bag. Get your feet right, get your hands right, get your breathing right. Now, it suddenly occurred to me about fitness, boxing. People get knackered, right? No disrespect, when Elliot started, he used to get knackered, right? Warren, he's getting knackered too quick. Now, laying in bed, I was thinking about it. This is what's prompted me to do this video. This is a video where I actually thought I'm going to do a video. Now, I've got two things in common. They're both tense. They're both a little bit too stiff. They're both, do you know what I mean? I'm not saying they are now. Well, Elliot's not, Warren still is. And it's because they're not loose. How do you get loose? Become relaxed. A punch comes a lot better, right? Than if I'm tense. Which one's quicker? First one, because I was relaxed. Relaxed. Everything in my body, when I'm on that punch bag, everything is relaxed. So, get your breathing right, your footwork right, get your punches right, get your fucking self relaxed. Because you ain't relaxed, you're going to be knackered. I said this to Luke on his first fight. I weren't in his corner, I should have been, but I wasn't. I said to him, when you don't get your adrenaline too much, you get too tense, too tight. And he was knackered when he got to the ring. Because you're too tight. Too tight. So you've got to learn to relax. So when you're on that punch, how do you learn to do it? Well, more difficult to learn it when you're in the ring. But a punch bag, that is the closest you're going to get to fighting a person. True. Get my hand right. There you go. That's the closest you're going to get. So when you're on that, you've got to get it, make it as realistic in your head as you can. So learn to relax and breathe. Right. What I recommend for doing on a punch bag. You know, don't just hit it unless you want to. But sometimes you've got to perfect them punches. So you get on that bag. I ain't got no bandages on, so I'm going to keep it, you know, tight. So get on that bag, get that shoulder, practice that jab. Right? So practice certain punches. You got 3 minutes to do it in. It's not one mad rush. This is the trouble. People got on that punch bag and they, oh, it's not. Get on that. In your head, perfect certain punches. What you're not good at, practice until you are good at it. Boxing's simple, it's all up here. So practice just one punches. You know, once you've done that, You know, once you practice that jab, practice like, I don't know, overhand. Yeah? On that bag, practice it. It's the nearest you're going to get to actually doing it. But as you're practicing it, don't just bloody try and, you know, I'm not doing it as good. Try and do it, keep everything tight. You know, you're throwing it overhand, I just did the overhand. So, boom, do it so everything's tight. Okay? Right, next thing, combinations. See people on a punch bag? Well, they're just... Hold on, I've just hit the bag. That's all I did. But you got to practice the combinations. So that's me another next advice. When you're on that bag, you know, relax. Should have gloves on really. Just practice them combinations. How else are you going to practice combinations? If you just get on that bag and just hit it. Practice combinations. Get combinations what you like doing, what works for you. I've got my own lads doing a combination what works for me. Seems to work for them, they like them, so that's good enough. So practice, get on that bag, practice combinations. You know, anything, doesn't need to be, you know, just get on there, start. Right, I'm going to start. Let's do double jab, straight right. Practice that double jab for a start. And when you've done that, I think I've mastered that. Yeah, looking good. Then stick right hand on the back. And when you've done that, mastered it, kept it all nice and tight, you know, stick left hook on the end and right hand again. Keep everything tight. Practice it on that bag tight. Get me? It's better than just hitting the bloody bag. Right. Other ways going on the punch bag. Now, it's now pro. Mark McCreef, right? Great training, cardio this is. He used to do 10, not sure it was 10 threes, but say 10 threes, could be 10 twos, I don't know. He used to put music on. And for the whole of that, you know, don't know what rest he had in between, for the whole of 10 rounds, right? He was not having a guard, but he was dancing, which is good for your footwork. So the music. Dancing everywhere, dancing, bouncing, dancing. Right? Don't worry about the guard, because this is a different exercise. This is getting you used to moving. Punching with your feet right. So it's another different thing. And it works. It works. Different things on the punch bag, you do different things. You don't just hit the bag, you don't learn. You know, I could name 20 boxers I know who are as good now as what they was 6 years ago. Exactly the same. They don't improved. Why aren't they improved? Well, because they're not changing anything. Or they think they get they get a trainer in who still knows fuck all, who's still just the same as them. He hasn't changed in the past 5 years. At least with me, my training, trained Tim, trained Elliot, now I'm training Warren. Even I'm expanding. I'm a better trainer now than what I was a year ago. And I'm a better trainer now than what I was a year before that. Because you've got to keep improving. How do you keep improving? You think. Same with this. Also, another good thing, when you're on that punch bag, you know, when you're on this punch bag, right, you're moving. Sometimes you can practice just moving. Just practice that jab, but move. You know, now, this is going to seem daft, but the more something knackers you out, the fitter you become. Okay? So, that's what I used to do. I would do a minute you know, I'll set the timer. I'll do a minute where everything's dead close. Everything is close. Punch goes out, comes back. Punch goes out, comes back. Everything is tight. Everything is as tight as fuck for that 1 minute. Then, after that 1 minute, I'll be on my bike, right? Not saving energy, moving around, not saving energy, but bouncing, and bounce. The higher you jump, the harder work it is for you. And once I've done that, it's sound, after a minute, it'll be back to combinations. How the hell are you going to do combinations on a person when you're fighting them, right, in the ring, if you don't do them on that bag? You got to learn them off by heart. Now I just pointed, right? My brain didn't say point. No, I just did it. And this is what you got to do with these combinations. You got to just get one combination, get it fucking spot on, and it'll work a treat. Get it spot on, so you're tight. We'll talk about when to attack another time, but so everything's tight and you're straight in. Perfect. If it works on there, it's going to work against them. And if it doesn't work, well, it's going to open something. It's going to open something, because it always does. If it doesn't work, the chances are you're not doing something right. Chances are you've done your combination and he's backed off too far. And you run out of like distance, which is another thing that people don't do. I'm going to show you this as well. Practice 1-2s. Now I could be talking bullshit, but it's tried and tested by me. I see too many people do this on a punch bag. Right? They hit the punch bag, they come in, right? They're bouncing up and down for no reason, right? And they hit the punch bag and then bounce back out. Then they bounce back in. Then they bounce back out. They do a 1-2. They'll be bouncing, 1-2. And then they bounce back out. What's the point of doing a 1-2 and bouncing back out? You've done that 1-2, you're on them. You've got to put more punches in. Now, this is what they do. A lot of people do 1-2s. We'll do it from here. I do a 1-2, alright? Remember, my arm's a bit bent, done straight in, so my jab's going to look a bit weird. So they do a 1-2, alright, like this. Well, yeah, they haven't fucking moved the feet. So if I was defending a 1-2, that 1-2 comes, right? Oh, my feet, I'm going to go, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move back, which leaves them in midair. So, when you're on that punch bag, you're doing 1-2s, step into it. Step. Make that distance. For instance, instead of just doing like 1-2 like this, right, see the difference? Right, now I'm going to step into it the way I do it, which is the fucking best way. Setting up, don't just do a 1-2, there's got to be other punches coming. Normally probably a left up. So the way I would do it, you punch this one, see how I'm here? If they move back, I'm still going to catch the bastards, because I'm here, I end up here, that's where I am, compared to this, 1-2. Which loads of people do. Why the fuck? You're just going to tap them. You know, you've got to chuck it in. As long as you throw that 1-2, alright, this is guarded, boom, alright, you're not got much chance of getting it, boom, and then this is guarded, boom. Not much chance. Got to get the feet right, got to get hands right, got to get breathing right. Right, next thing I do on the bag, put music on. It's non-stop hitting, but it's training you to punch with your hands at the same time as your feet are moving. I see this time and time again, right? Somebody, they'll be on the, I'll be saying, right, jab that bag. Yeah, they're training on the punch bag. Hit, jab it. Jab it. Jab it. Then I say, get on your toes. Then they move a little bit. And the punch comes a lot better because they're not flat-footed. Right? So practice. And this is what this does. It gets you jabbing and using your right hand while your feet are moving. I'm going to try and demonstrate. So, I normally put some like reggae music on. Yeah, something with a bit of beat so you can get into that beat. We're not worried about the guard. Right? Keep them punches high. You see what I mean? I'll tell you why I say keep them high. More tiring. The more you can knock yourself out, the fitter you're going to be for the fight. So, this is what I do. Get the music blaring. Right, use the jab, left foot. Use the right foot. So basically, all it is, the music's going. Boom, 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 boom. You notice that foot goes, and then you turn, you go the other way. You know, punches up. So you actually, you're learning to move. You're actually learning to move, but you put a real decent reggae bit of music on, and as I've always said, boxing is a rhythm. It's a rhythm. It's a flow. So it's boom, boom, going with that music. Feel that music. And then as you go around the other way, feel that music. Keep them punches high, makes it harder. And then you feel that music. Get a nice good bit of beat. Get a bit of, feel it, feel that flow. See what I mean? Everything's flowing. My weight, I've got like a spirit level, a little bubble. I'm stood here, see? I've moved there, see? Oh, it's jumped here. Boom. Bubbles jumped here. Boom. Bubbles jumped here. Boom. Bubbles jumped. Boom. See what I mean? It's moving. The bubble's moving, the weight's moving. And this is what that does. Gets your feet working. You're using your right hand. You've got to move like that right foot. Right? Boom. And the left one comes. Boom. So, you get to see how my feet are going. I'll come back around this way. So my feet and my punches are perfect. I know, stuff like that, but it's not the point of the exercise. You can even do it like this. It's just a little bit easy to get around, because sometimes you're going to find yourself like that, especially in the corner. Yeah, I think that's it with a punch bag. So a punch bag, don't just get on it and hit it. I've got something right on the wall. Break every punch down slowly and build it up fast. What better advice than that? Break every punch down slowly. You know, do punch like this. Well, that fuck ain't gonna do no good, you open. Right? So if you punch like that, break it down slowly, chin down, punch like that. You're protecting. Break it down slowly. It's fucking easy. Just break things down. Think about it. Work it out where you open. Close it. That's chance. It's boxing's all about thinking. Everything's thinking. You know. I don't know. Right. I used to sparring. We weren't friendly spars back in them days. He used to like his right uppercut. He used to catch everybody. Alright, he'd have somebody here. Bang! 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 Ah, lovely. Lovely. Right, catching them all the time. What did I do? Now I'm telling you to break every one of your punches down and build it up. You also break other people's punches down and not build it up, but work out how to defend it and counter it. So, when I was sparring him, here we go. It looks like every time he got close, bang, bang, you know there's going to be one of these, because that's all he fucking did. So I'll just wait for him, get him in the corner, right? You know how someone's going to throw an uppercut. Nobody's going to throw an uppercut with feet like that. You know when he's going to throw it. Call it a sixth sense, I don't know, but you knew when he was going to throw it. So all I did, waited for him to throw it, right? I even invited it. How do you invite it? By making a nice big fucking gap. Nice big gap. This is how you should be. Make a nice big gap. Oh, you're inviting that uppercut. Now wait for that uppercut to come. Put that elbow straight there. So out comes, boom, elbow, bang. Catch him every fucking time. But that wasn't it. I'll catch him at that elbow, boom, hit that, and then from there, the weight's moved, and from there, bang, catch him with that left hook. I used to put a right hand on, that didn't always work, but I always got him with that left hook. That's simple. There you go. There we go, sparring, fighting him, and bang, 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 bang. Yeah, fucking easy. I even practice on the bag. I'll be on the bag. Here it comes. Yeah, practice on the bag. Funny thing was, after 3 or 4 attempts, he didn't throw that punch anymore. Because I was catching him. Or maybe I just fucked his hand up. I don't know. This is what I'm trying to say about punch bags. Punch bags are wonderful things. I know you don't like him, Elliot. I know you don't like him. They're hard work. Everybody. They are hard work. But you don't necessarily have to go, I tell you to go full out on them, which you should. But it depends what type of training you've got in your head to do. You know, if you want to keep it tight on the punch bag, keep it tight, keep it fast. If you want to take your time, practice. Another thing you can practice on the punch bag, practice counters. You know, practice somebody's just swung a, you're in the corner, somebody's just chucked a, what are they going to be? It's going to be a left hook. Somebody's just chucked a left hook, block it. You know, I'm on that punch bag, bum, 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 bum. They do a combination, bum, 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 bum. Now they've just done a right hook, a left hook. I blocked it, right? Jump straight in. It's a counter. It works. So practice counters on there. Everything. Practice everything. Practice punching and moving to your side. A punch bag is not a punch bag where you just punch it. This is what I'm trying to say. It took me, I'll be honest, 20 years of eating a punch bag before I realised there's so many different things you can do. How do I explain? Yeah, I'm not going to explain it like that. But anyway, yeah, break it down. Figure out what you're trying to do. You know, if you're sparring or you've had a fight and you're running out of steam, because let's say your body gets used to certain stuff. I can get on that punch bag all day fucking long, right? Like this. Yeah, I'll do that all day long. But what I can't do, I've got bad feet, but what I can't do is move round, bounce about, come in with big, and then bounce about. You know, I can't do that, which is what I should be doing, but I'm too fucking old, so I don't need to. But if you're getting tired, if you're sparring and you're getting tired by bouncing about, get on that punch bag, come in with just 1-2s, best punches out. Jabs, that's the foundation of every punch, but just the basic things are the best. Just come in with 1-2, boom, and move out. But down, bounce more than you normally would, because this way it's strengthening your body for the actual fight. And then before you know it, you get in there, you won't get tired by moving. Theo, Crawford Ashley's son, he's on his feet all the time. all the time. Done so that, you know, as soon as that bell goes, he's moving all the time. Now, he's not moving unnecessarily, he's moving perfectly. Everything's there. Like I was saying, everything's there, but he's continuously moving. I couldn't get in that ring and continuously move my feet the whole 3 minutes, but I'm an old git. But you see what I'm trying to say? He's difficult to hit. I sparred him. He is difficult to hit. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So God bless everyone, and remember, hit first, hit hard, keep on hitting. Street fighting, not boxing. Over and out.